All right, so today we have an exciting news. They're announcing the Arena Powered Cube. Now, before you sign off, just because of the title, spoiler alert, you're going to be able to craft these cards for timeless and historic format. So we're going to be getting to that in just a bit. So let's take a look. So as it's stated here, this is going to be coming out on October 28th, and it's going to feature 100 new MTG Arena card printings. And this is going to offer best of 1 ranked draft and it's going to offer best of 3 unranked draft, which has been the norm for all the premier drafts in the Arena client. And unlike the premier draft, this particular cube is actually going to offer a new kind of pack which contains additional value called the Cube Prize Packs. So the Cube Prize Packs are a way for MTG Arena to release new cards into the game, and this pack will contain 7 cards in total where instead of just 1 rare, it's going to contain 2 rares or mythic rare cards. And one of the cards is going to be from a rotating bonus sheet of new to MTG Arena cards. And it specifically says players can also craft these new cards released through Cube Prize Packs with wildcards. So I'm assuming you're not going to be able to purchase these packs if you aren't a limited player. You're only going to be able to craft these cards or get these cards from the packs from the Cube event. So each of the packs contain 1 timeless rare or mythic, and 1 cube bonus sheet rare or mythic, and 1 flex card from any timeless rare, which is 20%, any timeless uncommon, 30% of showing, and a card from bonus sheet which has a 50% chance of showing up, and all bonus sheet cards have an equal chance of dropping from the slot. And the rest of the cards are going to be 2 uncommons and 2 common cards. So this is going to be a 3-week long event. It starts from October 28th. It'll cost 10,000 golds or 1,500 gems to enter, or you can even use a player draft token, which is very similar to the premier draft structure. Now, remember that this is going to be a phantom event, so the cards you're going to be drafting are not going into your collection, and these are going to be the rewards for the best of 1. You actually do not receive a Cube Prize Pack until you've won 5 wins, which is a little bit bizarre. It's going to be similar to Premier Draft, except starting 5th and 6th and 7th, you're going to be receiving Cube Prize Packs as an additional bonus. And as for the best of 3, you're going to be receiving Cube Prize Packs along with play-in points, which is also a little bit bizarre as well. Because they've stated that the best of 3 is not ranked, but best of 1 is ranked, but best of 3 is the only format that is going to be receiving play-in points. Now, important to note, collecting the Powered Cube Prize Packs and cards, not all Power Cube cards will be collectible upon release of this event. It says that this was a trade-off they made to accelerate this release and maintain the best play experience possible across our constructed formats. And the 4 main reasons they made this trade-off is 1, by restricting the collectability of the Power Cube cards, we were able to be more inclusive with our card list. Decisions and constructed format legality did not impact whether we included a card. 2, by restricting some cards to play in Power Cube only, we reduced the number of interactions our development team needed to consider from both gameplay and implementation standpoint, which does kind of make sense because as of right now, a lot of the cards at the moment in Arena are, especially the alchemy cards, they haven't been really tested and they have a lot of bugs, especially with Blood Moon. Now that we have things like Hydroponics Architect, or even something like an Ambassador of the Avendo, which happens to be bugged with the interaction with Hydroponics Architect. If the Hydroponics Architect hits the Strip Mine does not draw a card. When you sacrifice the Strip Mine, by tapping itself, it does not draw you a card. So there's a lot of small bugs in the game that's actually affecting the playability of some of these cards in Thomas format. And there's a good chance that these cards may never be fixed. So we'll have to see. And 3, releasing all the cards at once would overwhelm Historic and Timeless. By gradually releasing the cards, we can ensure more balanced and diverse format. So far, Timeless has been really good, even with the introduction of Strip Mine. However, Historic, I can't say the same, being overwhelmed at the moment because of the Eldrazi Temple. And 4, some of these cards are among the most powerful cards ever printed. We don't see cards like Black Lotus, the Moxen, the Soul Ring, or even true dual lands entering constructed play on MTG Arena anytime soon. So if you are a Legacy or Vintage player, I'm sorry to say, but looks like these cards are not coming to Arena. And finally, what are the cards in the Cube Prize Pack bonus sheet? This bonus sheet will be updated over time as we change which cards are collectible in Magic Arena. And it says in the future, they may also include new competitive Pioneer cards, new card printings with classic artwork, and additional cards from the cube that may not be collectible before. And these are the initial lists for cards on the bonus sheet. And finally, we have the pre-bans for the historic. Due to their power level, ability to accelerate mana, Wink Wink Eldrazi Temple, and or status as free spells, the following cards will be pre-banned in historic, and they're going to be Fire Blast, Preordain, Pyrokinesis, and Seeding Song. For some reason, they have pre-banned the Preordain, but they have decided to leave Ponder in the format. Considering Ponder is a much stronger card, being able to dig way deeper, which just does not make sense to me whatsoever. And all of these cards can be crafted through wildcards, as stated here. So expect to burn a lot of wildcards if you are not a cube enjoyer. So yeah, exciting things coming over to Timeless and Historic. I'll be checking out more of these cards once these cards released. And I'll also probably do another video talking about some of the new cards that are coming out to Timeless format and Historic. So I'll see you then.